Day 18. You ever notice how the moment you actually win a battle, pray with fire, set a boundary, make a clean choice, something weird tries to smack you right after? Like clockwork. Not to scare you, to steady you. Because there's a name for that pattern. And if you learn it, you stop getting blindsided by it. Here's the principle: every move toward God attracts resistance, not because you did something wrong, but because you finally did something right. I call it the victory tax. It's not punishment. It's the cost of taking territory. You pay it in temptation spikes, random frustration, relational flare-ups, inconvenient breakdowns. The enemy doesn't tax inactivity. He taxes impact. So the presence of the tax isn't a stop sign, it's the receipt that says this mattered. Let me make it real. In 2019, I was in Phoenix. My buddy Marcus and I started a men's group in a corner of his gym, Tuesday nights after hours. First week, we thought maybe 6 guys. 12 showed. We talked honesty, freedom, family, no fluff. 2 men confessed addictions. 1 asked for prayer right there between the squat rack and a stack of medicine balls. It felt like holy ground right after. Wednesday morning, my wife called. Our family car wouldn't start at the school drop-off. Tow truck, missed meetings, a nice surprise bill. By Thursday, I'm laid out with 101 fever. Friday night, Marcus and I snap at each other over a dumb scheduling detail. 3 hits in 72 hours. It felt calculated. Decision point. I could call it bad luck and pull back, cancel the next meeting, tell myself we should wait until life calms down, or I could name it for what it was, the tax. So we paid the tax. And then Saturday morning, we prayed for an hour. We texted all 12 guys, doubled accountability, pairs, asked for specific intercession. We met again Tuesday. 4 new men came because the first 12 wouldn't shut up about what God did. 90 days later, we had 18 guys, 3 leaders, and 2 marriages in counseling, actually healing. The hits didn't stop, no surprise, but they stopped steering us. That season taught me this: the opposition was not random, it was proportional. And once we expected it, it lost most of its power. See, that's the shift. When you anticipate the victory tax, you move from reactive to ready. From why is this happening to right on schedule. Psychology even has a name for part of this: extinction burst. When you change a pattern, the old pattern fights louder right before it dies. Spirituality and science rhyme here. The pushback is proof the system is breaking. Now, let me press you a little. How many times have you obeyed and then talked yourself out of it because it got hard? You told yourself, if this were God, it would be easier. No. Hear me. Comfort is not confirmation. Impact is. And impact draws fire. Some of you are negotiating with darkness because you hate turbulence more than you love transformation. You get a clean week of sobriety, then the text comes at midnight and you say, see, it's too much. You set a boundary with a parent, conflict spikes, and you whisper, maybe I overreacted. That's not wisdom talking. That's the tax talking. Here's my guarantee. If you start budgeting for the tax, if you treat post-victory hours as high risk and prepare, you will keep ground you used to lose. Give me 30 days of this posture and you will feel sturdier. Not because life goes smooth, because resistance stops feeling like a verdict and starts feeling like validation. And if you don't, I guarantee you'll keep giving back territory on Wednesdays that you took on Tuesdays. Different month, same loop. So here's the assignment. It's called the pay the tax pre-mortem. The next time you get a small win, pray with focus, say no to the old thing, show up with integrity. Don't spike the football. Take 3 minutes. Write This exact question at the top of a page, what is the most likely tax or new challenge this victory will create? Then list the top 3 most likely hits. Could be a specific temptation, a schedule disruption, a passive aggressive text. Next, write one counter move for each. Examples: text your accountability partner now, place a filter, prep a script for the hard conversation, set a 9 p.m. shutdown so you're not exhausted tomorrow. Finally, tell one person your pre-mortem and ask them to check on you in 24 hours. That's it. 3 minutes. You are not being paranoid. You're being prepared. A quick note on theology, because this matters. The pattern you see is everywhere in Scripture. Jesus' fiercest temptation came right after public affirmation. Paul's hardest stretches came after his calling ignited. The early church grew, and so did pressure. Increased light, increased pushback. Not because God is withholding, because the other side is resisting. Expect it. Armor up. Keep moving. And here's the turn. The victory tax is real, but it's always less than the territory gained. Always. When you remember that, the bill doesn't scare you. It motivates you. You start to smile when the turbulence hits just a little, because you know you're not drifting anymore. You're advancing. Remember, every time you move toward God, you'll trigger resistance. Don't resent the tax. Budget for it. Pay it with joy and keep the ground you just took. This is Toby Potter. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have an amazing, wonderful day.